I see now that something that we've only ever known as an esoterical concept is now unfolding in our physical reality at a rate of knots. And what I'm talking about here is the concept of different dimensions all running parallel to each other at the same time in the same place. High-end spiritual concept, and it doesn't even have to be spiritual, it's quantum physics, it's kind of everywhere. But the human mind can't really comprehend that most of the time unless you've, a scientist or a Zen master. Most of us find it really difficult to get our head around. But I'm seeing that happening in our physical world right now, everywhere I look. And let me explain what I mean by that. So two people can watch the same piece of information, whether it be like a news story or something on YouTube, or it could be the Premier of your state making declarations of new laws rolling out in your area. And one person, could have 3 or 4 people sitting on a seat watching this info, and each one of them is going to interpret that same information in very different ways, and they're going to apply it to the very different realities that they live in, completely different. So now what we have is we have all these humans running around in different dimensions, bumping into each other, getting really confused. And if we think about that and we know that there's a great awakening, I feel like that's the blending of the invisible world and the visible world coming together. And that's why I say that a concept that's only ever been esoterical is now coming into the physical world. When we talk about the Great Awakening or 5D Ascension, there's so much to them, and it's a very deep, complex discussion. But essentially what we're saying is that the spiritual realm is coming into the physical world, or they're blending. And here is what I've just outlined there is a really great example of that happening. Okay, bless you all, and remember that we are all one, and we all have to love and appreciate everybody's opinion and understand that they are just, the thoughts and the concepts and the reality that they're living in is literally just a combination of what they've fed into that beautiful human, magnificent brain of theirs. Everyone's putting different ingredients, and whatever the ingredients you put in is what your opinions and what reality that you live in is what you're going to get out of it. So we're all actually all exactly the same. So we can't judge, because if they put in the same amount of info that you've put into yours, then they would have the same opinion as you. So you're actually no different. It's just about what you've consumed and what you've read. And, probably a little bit more than that, maybe a little bit of your genetics and your characteristics and all that sort of stuff. But let's just keep it simple. Anyway, love you guys, and speak to you soon. Ciao.